As you must have already heard, if you watched my last video, you will know that PDP held its NWC meeting yesterday, and this meeting was disrupted by thugs. But thank God for security personnel that have already been notified and were on ground. They were able to salvage the situation. Anyanwu's supporters, or should we say thugs, attempted to disrupt the meeting, but due to the intervention of security operatives, they were able to put the situation under control. You guys, today we have Ikimi, who is recommending Anyanwu'S expulsion as a result of some of the recent events that have happened. You all, before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here or you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button down below. Also leave your opinions in the comment section below as well. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. Don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up. As the crisis within the People's Democratic Party, PDP, intensifies, the National Disciplinary Committee, headed by former Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ikimi, has recommended the expulsion of former Rivers State Governor Wike's loyalist, Senator Samuel Anyanwu, from the party. In a letter signed by Ikimi on March 10 and received by office of the PDP Acting National Chairman, Damagum, on March 11, which was exclusively obtained by The Punch, the NDC revealed that, despite being given the opportunity, Anyanwu failed to deny or defend himself against the petition filed by the Young Generation Caucus. Ikimi committee stated that, having listened to the petitioners and the evidence led, including the oral testimonies of Honorable Afolabi Adekombi and Dr. Alex Adum, who find that the respondent, Senator Samuel Anyanwu, was engaged in anti-party activities contrary to the provision of Article 58, subsection 1F of the PDP Constitution 2017, and conduct likely to disrupt the peaceful, lawful, and efficient conduct of a business of a party, contrary to provisions of Article 58, subsection 1H of the PDP Constitution 2017, by inviting security agents and other persons and thugs to interfere in the ordinary business of a party at the headquarters of a party, at Wadata Plaza, plot 1970, Michael Okpara Street, Wuse Zones 5, Abuja, particularly 29th January and 1st February 2025. The NDC recommends to the National Executive Committee of the PDP as follows: expulsion of a respondent, Senator Samuel Anyanwu, as a member of the People's Democratic Party. Recalls that on February 6, the NDC, led by Ikimi, released a statement calling on former Governor of Benue State, Samuel Otom, Anyanwu, and 10 other individuals to appear before the committee on Wednesday, February 12, 2025, at the Legacy House in Maitama, Abuja. The NDC's proceedings have remained private, and the names of the other 10 invitees have not been disclosed. Effort by The Punch to obtain the identities from Ikimi and the committee secretary, Eitayo Jegede's son, were also successful, as both denied knowing the individuals' names and offered no further details. Since the 2023 presidential election, the PDP has faced internal conflicts with accusations from members of undermining the party's interest and calls for disciplinary action. In response, the PDP NWC established a disciplinary committee on August 21 to handle complaints, hear both sides, and make recommendations to the National Executive Committee. However, nearly 5 months later, the crisis has escalated, with former National Youth leader Sunday Udeh-Okoye and Anyanwu both claiming the position of National Secretary. Despite Udeh-Okoye's support from the Board of Trustees, led by former Senate President Adolphus Wabara, and the Governors Forum, chaired by Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed, the dispute, which worsened after zonal congresses in the South, Northeast, and North and Southeast, remains unresolved, continuing to harm the party's reputation and influence. Otom, who raised legal concerns about the legitimacy of the petitioners, Anyanwu, who cited medical reasons, and the other 10 invitees did not attend the NDC meeting on February 12. Despite receiving invitations, both Otom and Anyanwu, along with the others, also on March 4, failed to show up for the committee's meeting at the Legacy House in Maitama on Tuesday. In the letter, Ikimi's committee stated that the National Disciplinary Committee of the People's Democratic Party, convened on February 12, 2025 and March 4, 2025, to review the petition against Senator Samuel Anyanwu, which was filed by Honorable Afolabi Adekombi and Barrister Bashar Alaya, both members of the PDP Young Generation Caucus. In its findings, Ikimi's committee explained that on February 3rd, 2025, Adekombi, as national president of the Young Generation Caucus and a prominent member of the PDP, along with Adama, submitted a petition against Senator Samuel Anyanwu, a member of the PDP National Executive Committee. The petition accused Senator Anyanwu of violating Chapter 10, Article 58, Subsection 1 of the PDP Constitution 2017 as amended. It stated Senator Anyanwu was alleged to have petitioned various security agencies to take over PDP national headquarters and disrupt their peaceful, lawful, and efficient conduct of a business of the day. In compliance with the provisions of Article 57, Subsection 4 of the PDP Constitution 2017, the National Disciplinary Committee drew the attention of Senator Anyanwu to this allegation via its notice of complaint dated 6 February 2025 and 12 February 2025, with a copy of a complaint duly attached. The date and place of hearing of a petition was duly communicated to Senator Anyanwu. When the complaint was called on February 12, 2025, the attention of a committee was drawn to a letter written by Senator Anyanwu dated February 11, 2025. In the letter, Senator Anyanwu expressed his regrets that he will not be able to attend the hearing of 12 February 2025 as he had a medical appointment on 11 February 2025 at a Lagos hospital. A medical report was annexed. Senator Anyanwu further claimed that the petition lacks substance. Senator Anyanwu alluded to a case at the Supreme Court. In this case, no particulars of appeal number, parties, or subjects of his appeal was disclosed to the NDC. No court process was also provided for the guidance of the National Disciplinary Committee. Nevertheless, the NDC, in deference to requests of Senator Anyanwu, adjourned the hearing to Tuesday, 4th March 2025 to enable Senator Anyanwu to appear. A fresh hearing notice was issued, inviting Senator Anyanwu to appear on the said 4th March 2025. Ikimi's committee stated that on March 4, Senator Anyanwu acknowledged receiving a new hearing notice, but again refused to appear, citing the matter as sub judice. Given this clear refusal to attend and no request for an adjournment, the committee said it decided to proceed with hearing the petitioners. The Ikimis in the report continued. Accordingly, the petitioners adopted their petition on 4th March 2025 and further gave oral testimony. Honorable Afolabi Adekombi repeated the substance of his written petition and further added that he was at the national headquarters of the PDP at Watada Plaza when on 31st January 2025 and 1st February 2025, and he witnessed the presence of some security agents and some thugs who came around to molest the officials of a party at the instance of a respondent. Now, the testimony of the petitioners are uncontested. The respondent chose not to appear before the committee to defend himself, even when he was served with the notice of the allegation that was duly served on him. Equally, the respondent did not avail the committee with the facts of the matter before the Supreme Court. There is nothing placed before to support the position that the allegation of procuring security agents and other persons to disrupt the activities at the National Secretariat of the PDP is the matter that is before the Supreme Court, or put differently, we are unable to reach the conclusion that the matter before the Supreme Court has to do with anti-party activities or the disciplinary procedure contained in the Constitution of the PDP. Whichever way one looks at this, the allegation made against the respondent hearing was neither denied by the respondent, even though he was served. When reached for comment, Wike's loyalist Anyanwu dismissed the NDC's recommendation. In a telephone conversation with The Punch, Anyanwu stated that the suspension would not be upheld. He stated, "How can they expel me? That cannot stand. I have never heard from them. The last time they met, they adjourned to April 4, so wherever this one is coming from will not work." The PDP Deputy National Youth Leader, Timothy Osadolo, also stated that the NDC's action would be prejudicial. He added that the recommendation to expel Anyanwu would not be successful. Osadolo stated, "I think what the committee is doing is sub judice, and they should have allowed the courts to make a pronouncement before addressing it. Though there is nobody bigger than the party, including me, I can be suspended or expelled if I am involved in anti-party activities or go against the party. But to say Anyanwu should be expelled, it will not stand. What about people like Senator Adolphus Wabara, who engage in anti-party activities not once, but twice? That is anti-party. So I think the committee should go after people like him, not Anyanwu. I don't think this expulsion will stand. I don't think the NEC upholding Anyanwu's suspension. In a related development, a reliable source who wished to remain anonymous confirmed that the South-South governors, barring any last-minute changes, will attend the inauguration of a zone's caretaker committee scheduled for today. The source added that the attendance is in support of a damagum-led NWC and to take control of a party structure in the zone. You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.